In this video, I'm going to walk you guys through a live case study and show you exactly how we were able to generate 189 high-quality ceramic coating leads in the past 30 days. You can see here we've generated in the Facebook dashboard 189 leads, $7.46 a lead, and about $1,400 in ad spend. Now, before I break down how we actually made this happen and how you can make it happen in your own shop as well, I want to quickly introduce myself and who I am. So my name is Chris Dubas. I run Tinted Media. We're a marketing agency and growth partner for auto styling shops. What we're typically doing for these shops is running ads on both Meta and also Google to generate leads and then funneling those leads into an AI platform that we use and actually nurture those leads and get them to convert as efficiently as possible. Of course, we're also helping out with the sales system, sales process side of things, just to, again, make sure as many of the leads that come in are actually going bottom of the funnel and closing up, and then also leaving a review, referring us, etc. So that's a quick summary of kind of what we do. Now let's hop into this account and what we did in order to generate 189 leads for $7.46 a piece. Now, every single ceramic coating ad that we run, just to preface this, does use, every single ceramic coating ad we run does have the price in it at this point. Having the price in your ceramic coating ad is a game changer when it comes to conversion rate and actually being able to close the leads on the phone. If any of you have run Meta ads in the past, you know just how hard it is to close a lot of these leads. And a lot of our clients were struggling with that problem, so we needed to find a good fix. And what we found is that when you put the price in the ad, the leads who do come through are way more likely to convert just because they know exactly what they're getting into. The leads are going to cost a bit more. This account, we probably could have gotten $3 or $4 leads without putting the price in the ad, just doing some crazy discount, but those leads aren't going to convert. And at the end of the day, leads don't really matter nearly as much as sales. So what we're doing to preface this is an ad where we've got a discount, but then we have the final price as well. So let me pull up the campaign and just show you how we've got things structured. Now inside of here, you can see we're testing quite a few different things. At the campaign level, all you're going to want to do is set up the naming, and then you can just go to the next section. We're not going to use campaign budget. We're not going to do anything special with the buying type or objective. So now once we've gotten the campaign set up, we're going to be in the ad set level. Now there's a couple things that we're going to be testing with the ad set. So I'm going to jump out of here real fast and show you what all we're doing in here. Inside the ad set, we're going to be testing different offers, different audiences, and then different placements. So you can see here we've cycled through a few different offers. We've done a $250 off, we've done a $9.95. The $250 off, by the way, does still have that $9.95 price. It was just $250 off to get there. And what we're actively running is a $13.95 offer, so that's about $1,400 on the average ticket. And this client is closing about 11% of the leads that they're getting. Now, the offers is one of the most important parts of your ad. So one important thing to note is that you're not going to be able to just put the price in the ad without an offer. Now, I'm not going to, in this video, reveal the exact offer that we're running just because it's working so well in every market right now. We want to make sure our clients have exclusive access to that. But just know when you're creating your offer, do not put just the price in the ad. You need to go a step further. You need to actually include a discount or some sense of urgency, some sense that they're getting a deal in order to, number one, push them to actually fill out the form, give you their info and become a lead, and number two, close them on that first call with a deposit. Now this ad right here will show you how important it is to actually test offers. So the $250 off offer was getting $24 leads, which is way too expensive. And the offer testing, which was a couple different offers that we were running at the same time, was getting $27 leads, which again is way too expensive. And then we were able to dial it in and get an offer that's getting $7.58 leads. And we had an offer as well, a different variation of that $250 that was getting only $6 leads. So test offers, that's going to be one of your number one variables. And number two at the ad set level is going to be your audience. So you can see in all of these, you've got open and then you've got 22 to 60 male. Open audience is just going to be letting Facebook take control. So let me actually just pull this up. Let's see here. Open audience. You simply leave this blank. Super, super simple, super easy. Depends on your location, but a lot of times Facebook is going to do a better job than you are when it comes to finding these leads, and you're just going to want to leave it blank in that case. Now, if we've got a 22 to 60 male audience, it's going to obviously be showing it to people who theoretically are more likely to invest into a ceramic coating service. Now, this doesn't always play out, and that's why I said test it yourself, see what Facebook likes. But in this specific circumstance, the 22 to 60 male audience did end up winning. Now, once we found the winning audience, what we did is go ahead and test the placements. So placements is where is the ad actually showing? Is it showing on your stories? Is it showing on your reels? Is it showing on your feeds? This is a super important thing to test just because a lot of times this one change can cut your cost per lead in half. We've seen it happen dozens of times. And again, just like with audiences, it's kind of 50-50 and dependent on location for which is actually going to be the best for you. So either do Advantage Plus or do stories, feeds, reels only. Again, 50-50, test with your market and see what works. So that's what we're doing at the ad set level. Now let's actually hop into the ad and just show you what we've got going on there. So in this specific instance, we've actually narrowed down to one winning creative, and that's what we're riding with for now. However, you can see in some of the past ad sets, when we were still doing different tests, we were running quite a few different videos per ad set. So in this example, there's actually 3 videos inside of each ad set. This was being run outside of this current 30-day period, which is why there's no metrics on it right now. Let me just open this up actually and just see. So you can see here, Facebook is gonna automatically test and find what it believes is working the best. And another thing to note here is that this ad set was getting $5 leads, but this ad set was not converting, meaning we weren't getting any actual sales from this ad set. We were just getting leads who maybe weren't interested, weren't ready to move forward, whatever the case was. For whatever reason, the leads from this ad set were not actually buying. And again, we don't care about the amount of leads that come in, we care about the amount of customers that come in, which is why we ended up turning this off for a more expensive ad set that we're running now, which again is around $7 or $8 per lead. Now, you want to make sure that, especially when you first start, even if you're not testing 3-4 different videos in each ad set, you are testing at least 2 until you find winning creatives. Reason being, with Facebook, there is so many small variables, so many small things that affect your performance. You want to have as many different tests and variations as possible so that they can figure out what works best for your area and for your specific offer. Now, that is a quick rundown of exactly what we did to get this client 189 ceramic coating leads for only $7 and something cents each. Now, if you want my team to come into your business and install this exact system and also give you one-on-one guidance with how to close a lead from Facebook, because again, it's a whole different process from a normal lead. And in addition to that, actually implement AI systems into your business, then click the link below, book a call. Otherwise, subscribe, watch the video on screen, and I'll talk to you in the next one.